Hi, everybody. I'm going to be talking about informed consent and the counseling agreement, which is extremely important for us as future counselors. The form I found was from Olive Branch Counseling and Training. Their informed consent document states the background of all of their counselors, that they're all licensed, which I think is extremely important. That is also listed in the ACA Code of Ethics in section A to B. That basically just states that the client should be informed immediately of the services and the credibility of the services that they will be receiving. And I believe Olive Branch Counseling did a really, really good job of informing their clients of what kind of treatment they're going to be getting and the quality of that. Another interesting aspect of the consent form that I read was that they listed all of the prices of their various treatments and counseling programs and therapies. I haven't seen that before listed this clearly, and it was very, very upfront, and I think that's really good. It also does state in the ACA Code of Ethics in section A to B that the client should be informed of all fees up front. And also something else interesting as I was looking over all of the documents, the Texas Board states in section 681.41 under the general ethical requirements that regardless of setting, a licensee must provide counseling only in the context of a professional relationship. Prior to providing services, a licensee must obtain from an individual assigned informed consent. So when we are counseling us as students and future counselors, the informed consent form needs to be handled up front before the client ever comes in to get counseling. It's really important. The informed consent form must be a signed written receipt of information, or in the case of involuntary treatment, a copy of the appropriate court order, including the following: fees and arrangements for payment, counseling purposes, goals, and techniques, any restrictions placed on the license by the counsel, the limits on confidentiality, any intent of the licensee to use another individual to provide counseling, treatment, intervention to a client, supervision of the licensee by another licensed healthcare professional, including the name, address, contact information, and qualifications of the supervisor, the name, address, and telephone number of the counsel for the purpose of reporting violations of the Act or this chapter, and establish a plan for the custody and control of the client's mental health records in the event of the licensee's death or incapacity, or the termination of the licensee's counseling practice. I really believe that Olive Branch included all of this, and as I looked over the form, they did in fact include all of this in their document, which is impressive, and there were really no faults I could see with it. So this is what I would strive to have my informed consent form look like for my clients, so that everything was very clear and there were no stones left unturned. So yeah, well, thank you so much. Y'all have a good day.